Top of the morning. You are watching the CAOT TV show, and I have a fabulous co host today.
I'm back.
It's Leroy McKenzie Jr. Leroy, welcome back.
Thank you. As what was that episode that I think it was Tommy Davis? He said, "Did you miss me?"
Oh yeah, you know we missed you. We missed you. And I hear tell you're going to be back to back for the next two
Absolutely.
Fridays.
Yep. I will be here for the next 2 Fridays. So.
And then Pastor Kevin Wayne Johnson is closing us out for the month for the last 2 Fridays.
Absolutely. Oh. Absolutely.
Yes. And you see this beautiful woman of God that's sitting between us. I can't wait to introduce you to her.
The energy is crazy, y'all. So.
But we have some housekeeping that we have to do, right, Leroy?
Absolutely. You know, we got to take care of the house first.
Yes. And there's so much wonderful, awesome, just exciting stuff going on, right? So where do we start? Where do you want to start?
Well, let's highlight our author of the month.
Yes.
We want to start off with doing that. As you all know, we've been talking about it all year ever since we started here. The Christian Authors on Tour has a calendar for this year. I know we're in December. It's the last month, and Lynn gonna give you the other one because we got 2019 coming up. But we're gonna finish this year out with our last author for this year, but of course, not the end all. But we want to definitely highlight this month's author for December, Miss Tracy Lydia Garner.
Yes, Tracy.
And I mean, she is awesome. Tracy is an award-winning author of 8 books, y'all.
Yes.
8 books. So.
Yes.
Born and raised in Northern Virginia, she enjoys the written and spoken word.
Yes.
She has more than 15 years of experience as a writer. In her writings, she has a hidden message. She has hidden messages and subtle encouragement for a myriad of experiences like grief, loneliness, pain, forgiveness, fear, rejection, jealousy. Wow.
Yes.
She depicts those issues through everyday, realistic characters that average folks can identify with. Say her greatest lesson as a Christian author has been learning the ways she can understand, hear, and discern God's messages that he wants to convey in her books.
Yes.
So to get more information about her, you can actually go to her website, www.tgarner.com, and that's TEEGARNER.com. And of course, you can go to our website, the www.christianauthorsoontour.com.
Yes. And you know what, Leroy, I just want to say about Tracy, she is just a wealth of resources. She was one of the ladies that participated in the Introducing the Ladies of CAOT literary event that happened a few months ago in October. And Tracy is just a powerhouse. And so if you're sleeping on her, she primarily writes fiction, like romance, Christian romance. Okay. But she has a devotional that she did, a Christian devotional. And so she's not one to be boxed. And when you get a chance to meet her and talk to her, you will see that. And I'm really excited that she is our December spotlight for 2018, and it's the last of the 2018 calendars. And guess what's coming up in 2019? Yes, and listen. For those of you who don't know, Christian Authors on Tour has been around since 2008. So technically, 2018 is our 10-year anniversary. But we are celebrating in 2019. We have to do things a little differently, right? So the 11th year anniversary is going to be a big thing for us. And so in celebration of 11 years in 2019, we are not doing 1, 2, but we are doing 3 photo wall calendars.
Wow.
We have the 2019 Ladies of CAOT photo wall calendar, and you are one of the featured authors. And just in case you don't know who this wonderful woman is, this is Caprice Smith, and you'll learn a little bit about her later on. But she is one of the ladies of CAOT
exciting.
That's featured in the 2019 CAOT Ladies of CAOT photo wall calendar. Then we have the 2019 Men of CAOT.
Absolutely.
And yours truly over there is one of the men that's featured in the 2019 Men of the 2019 CAOT Men photo wall calendar. And then we have, to celebrate this wonderful partnership that we have with the WBGR network, we have the 2019 CAOT TV Show calendar.
Oh, that's tight.
So you have 3 ways to support Christian Authors on Tour next year, in addition to coming out to the actual tour stops, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But we still want you to support the authors that we highlighted for this year in 2018.
Absolutely.
And so we know it's December, but go ahead and buy one of those calendars just for keepsake. And then go ahead and put your order in for the 2019 calendar.
Exactly.
You can go to our website, www.christianauthorsontour.com. Click on the products and services tab, and that will take you right there to the page where you can purchase the calendars.
Absolutely. And this gives the audience an opportunity to be able to just learn a little more about the authors, some of the authors that are a part of the Christian Authors on Tour. You can get a little more information. You can actually get to go to their websites and everything, be able to visit them. So it's this one's a great keepsake. But then, like Lynn said, you want to go and get that 2019 calendar, because we're going to be talking about that one all next year too.
I know, and it's 3 of them, so you know we're going to be now. Imagine what we did for just one, right?
Exactly. So y'all can keep up with us too when we talk about the spotlighting and highlighting the authors for the month. So,
absolutely. And today is the first Friday of the month.
Absolutely.
So not only are we doing the CAOT TV show today, but we're also doing the CAOT Blog Talk Radio show.
Absolutely.
So I'm really excited about that this afternoon. My co-host on First Fridays is Pastor Kevin Wayne Johnson and Desiree Collins. And so we're looking forward to that interview today. We have 2 authors that we're interviewing. And so if you want more information about the Christian Authors on Tour Blog Talk Radio show, you can actually go to www.christianauthorsontour.com, click on the CAOT TV radio tab, and that will give you more information not only about the Blog Talk Radio show, but about this TV show as well. And I have to put it out there, Leroy, there's a cost for this TV show. And so usually when we have authors in, there's a fee, there's an interview fee, and it helps us be able to afford this wonderful studio that we're in. We love Lionel Green and Tim Day and Coy and all of the hard work that they put into building the WBGR network, which is not just the gospel network, it's a sports and entertainment network. They even have a what is it, like the buying channel? They actually have a channel where you could just watch all day and buy products.
Not like QVC and stuff like that.
They have the WBGR shopping channel. I know. And so they are doing great things, and what a blessing it is for us to be able to sow back into them. And the way we do that, and I get people all the time, they're like, I have to pay for an interview. Yes, you do have to pay for an interview.
See these lights around here?
Because it allows us to then invest back into some brothers who are doing positive media. And we always complain that there's not a lot of positive media. Well, you have to invest in it. And this is how we're choosing. Christian Authors on Tour is choosing to invest in the WBGR Gospel Network. And the way we do that is by you supporting us, the interviews, or corporate sponsorship. But the blessing is that even if you don't have the money, and I know it's hard times for everybody, right? I'm just going to put it out
there. Not me, I ain't claiming that.
No, it's okay. You don't have to claim it, but in reality, it's hard. hard.
Right.
Now you can choose to say, hey, I'm not going to focus on the hard because, I'm going to focus on my creativity that God gave me. Amen. But that doesn't remove the point that it is hard and difficult. And so what I'm saying to you is that for those of you that can't afford it, we have a free option for you. And that's the Blog Talk Radio Show. There is no fee for you to be a guest on the Blog Talk Radio Show. And the cool thing is that Mitzi Kurskulo, who is also one of the authors of Christian Authors on Tour, longtime member, just like you, she is the producer. And she has us booked all the way up to April of 2019.
Hey.
So if you're interested in getting a free interview, yes, you better hurry up because the slots are booking up fast. Awesome. And we do the Blog Talk Radio Show on the 1st, the 3rd, and the 5th Friday of every month. And so that's an opportunity for us to be a blessing to authors because we understand that sometimes, the finances are tight and we want to be able to be a blessing. And that's how we sow into our author community. And so I want to encourage you, if you want more information about how to be a guest on either the CAOT TV show or the CAOT Blog Talk Radio Show, or if you have a business and you want to be a corporate sponsor, come on in. Visit us online at www.christianauthorsontour.com. Hey, Leroy, our corporate sponsor that we do have is Freedom Paper Company.
Absolutely.
And we want to encourage you to check out the website, www.freedompapercompany.com. Get all of your paper products needs.
Now, don't forget, really quickly, before we introduce the young lady in the red seat, about the tour stops for 2019, because that's the tour year, whereas this year wasn't a tour stop year.
Well, I'm really excited. For those of you who are just new to the Christian Authors on Tour family, Christian Authors on Tour, just like its name, is about providing a venue so that authors who are Christian can go on tour. And so we normally do, when we first started off in 2008, we were trying to go back to back. I think we had a tour 2008, 2009, 2010. And it was just like, oh my goodness. So, after a while of doing this, it was just like, maybe we should do it every other year. So that way we have a year to rest, we have a year to fundraise, we have a year to plan and prepare. Absolutely. So we toured the odd number years. And so we did a tour in 2017, which was really great. This is 2018, and this year we have been planning, praying, and doing some promotional events to get everybody excited about the 2019 multi-state Christian book tour that will kick off in April, hopefully in Savannah, Georgia. We are so excited. Now, if you can't meet us in Savannah, Georgia, you can meet us at the Harlem Book Fair in Harlem, New York in July. And I'm really excited because Max Rodriguez, who's the founder of the Harlem Book Fair, will be here on the CAOT TV show on the 28th of this month. And so we're really excited to welcome him to the broadcast. But if you can't meet us in Harlem, New York, perhaps you can meet us in St. Louis, Missouri at Harvest Church in August of 2019. Now, if you can't meet us in Savannah, Georgia, if you can't meet us in Harlem, New York, if you can't meet us in St. Louis, Missouri, maybe you want to hang out with us at the Jazz Festival in Boston, Massachusetts in September. Now, I forgot a month in May. We are going to be with a National Christian Writers Conference. It's Brother Antonio Crawford. He's actually out of California. He actually does a California Christian Writers Conference, and I'm hoping maybe in 2021 we can do a stop at the California.
On the other coast.
We've never been on the West Coast
on the other
before.
coast.
But in May, and I think the dates for that is May 17th through the 18th, and it might be even the 16th through the 18th. We are hosting a tour stop at his conference. It's a National Christian Writers Conference. It's going to be held in Hanover, Maryland. And we're really excited about that. And so let me go back. So we have We have April in Savannah, Georgia. We have May in Hanover, Maryland. We have July in Harlem, New York. We have August in St. Louis, Missouri. Wow. We have September in Boston, Massachusetts. And then to close us out, the last stop of every tour is always our signature event, which is the Christian Writers Literary Festival. And for some years, we had it at the Enid Pratt Free Library. Right. But in 2014, we actually moved. That's when we were still trying to do it every year. You know, we moved to the Downtown Cultural Arts Center in Baltimore, Maryland. And I'm so pleased to announce that we will be there again in 2019 at the Downtown Cultural Arts Center. And so that date is December 14th, 2019, not 2018, December 14th, 2019. And so we're really excited. If you're a Christian author and you're watching and you want an inexpensive way to promote, market your books, to be able to fellowship with other Christian authors, iron sharpens iron, and to connect with Christian book lovers. Christian Authors on Tour is a great vehicle for you to do that. Visit our website, probably by, I would say, give me until Christmas to update the website at www.christianauthorsontour.com. I'll have all of the tour site information, all of the information about vending fees, and we are really excited, and we hope you are too.
We told y'all we had a lot, so let's get to this beautiful young lady sitting in the red seat right here.
Strangers to CAOT family members.
But for those of you that don't know, let me introduce Miss Caprice Smith. She is a multiple title winner. Let me give y'all these. Miss Corporate America.
Yes.
Ambassador she's the Miss Corporate America Ambassador 2015. Miss Corporate America 2014, and Miss Owens Mills 2013. The retired Baltimore City police detective, so she don't make no stuff, y'all. Detective and adjunct professor who teaches special investigation courses at an esteemed university in Maryland. Incredibly finds time to mentor women as the uncuffed living expert.
Yes.
As seen on the hit ABC shows, in multiple appearances on Dr. Oz, The Chew, and live tapings of the Wendy Williams show. See, Katie and Michael and Kelly, Capri is a national motivator and a highly sought after speaker. She has been interviewed locally on Fox 45 and Channel 11, WEAA, WHUR, Be More New, and a host of other media outlets. This author, high-impact mindset trainer proves to everyone that anything is possible, and even flew an airplane on her birthday to prove it. Take that, Will Smith.
Right.
She's been named the top 100 minority business in the Mid-Atlantic region, Baltimore Times, Indie Entrepreneur of the Week, Black Wall Street honoree, and Baltimore's Best. She is best known for her gripping life story of overcoming childhood hardships, creating her legacy of living uncuffed. She's delivered in front of major audiences at the Baltimore County Commission on Women Expo, Oklahoma City Wide Mompreneur Expo, Harford County Symposium and Information on Information and Technology, and many other notable audiences, y'all. I could go on and on and on and on and on. But Miss Caprice Smith, we want to like
It's like I wrote it myself.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Thank you, sis, for having me.
Now we're gonna start off. I know I read the resume, okay, and I like to do authors this way, or those that come on. We know we read the resume, but we want to know who Caprice Smith is. Tell us something that's not on the resume.
Yes.
She is the shy little girl, believe it or not, who found love for herself through God.
Yes.
And truly believes that he wrote 2 verses specifically for me.
Wow.
Philippians 1:6.
Yeah.
He started it. He's going to finish it.
Yes.
And Amos 9:13. He's not going to make me starve in the process. I'm living a life of abundance along the way. He said it, and I'm claiming it.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. That's awesome.
So tell us a little bit about Uncuffed.
Yes. Okay. So I'm a retired police detective, and I
Yes.
spent many years putting people in handcuffs. Throughout that process, I found myself telling other people's stories. People who I were attached to, people I was investigating, people I was helping to become free themselves. And I realized that too many stories had not been told, so I started my nonprofit. In my nonprofit, I focused on dating, which is our teen level domestic violence, and young college age level domestic violence. And it led me to women just like me who, had been through a lot of hardships as a child. But what did that mean? Did it mean I just went through it?
Right.
And I realized it did not mean that at all. It means that look at you now, child. Right?
Yes.
I celebrate the fact. I thank God for using me so early in life because He built some strong muscles in me that when things pop up, I don't even recognize it as a problem. I'm like, really? This is happening? That means a big old blessings on the other side. So I get excited.
Yes.
So that's what uncuffing is. It tells you how to get excited for the process. Get excited for things you're going through because it's nothing compared to what who went through the worst thing in the world, Jesus, right?
That's right.
So you're not being tied to a stake and lashed to death, guys. Those mental handcuffs that are on us, we put on ourselves, we've got to let them go.
Absolutely.
And so I modeled the behavior because a lot of people can motivate you and you feel like you can fly and you open that window and you jump and you fall right to the bottom.
Yes.
So I modeled the behavior of living uncuffed, and that means every limiting mindset has to go. Every person living in a state of lack and hate cannot be connected to me. And it's just not about me. It's about me and my tribe and your tribe and your tribe. And I feel like if we just all did our part, the way, like you have 15 versions of Christians authors on tour. So the mistake many make is they make 15 versions of themselves. You were good in that you honored who you were immediately. So everything else fell in line. And that's what I teach women how to do.
Absolutely.
Wow. That is amazing.
Yes.
Now, how do you go from being a police officer to writing a book? What made you say, you know what? Not just a book. I'm sorry. Multiple books. How did you say, you know what, I think I need to write?
Yes.
But then what was your process saying? Had you ever written before? Was it something?
No, and actually I was not the best writer. I was not the best person to articulate my thoughts in verbiage or in writing. Because when I grew up, there was a lot of things in my mind I had to think about that did not involve learning. Like eating was a priority. That did not always happen. Light bills, that was a priority. You didn't have time to sit at a table and write. We didn't have a table sometimes. So for me, when in the process of being a police detective, right along the end of it, I decided to write my story because I could no longer run from it. And the people wouldn't let me. They thought they knew who I was. You have been hated on because people think they know who you are. Like, you have no clue what I've been through.
Absolutely.
And I never really forecast that part. So I sat down and wrote my book, put it out there. Grown men came to me, oh my God, are you okay? Like, what are you talking about? I'm fine. But they had read the book.
Oh, right.
And their tears, like, I had no idea you were going through. Exactly. So don't you feel bad dumping all of that mess on me, girlfriend? So then I wrote my book. And with the process, the uncuffing process, I modeled the behavior. And then I said, come on, guys, we can all do this. We can all do this. That led me to uncuffing women in business. Now surge, meaning let's take it up a notch.
Absolutely.
Everybody's a speaker and an author nowadays, right? So how do you make your message stand out? You do exactly what you did. You show up initially, genuinely, and you can only do that when you do the self-work. So for me, the writing was my self-work. So there you go.
Yes.
There you go.
So our viewers, if they want to contact you, if they want to invite you out as a guest speaker, or if they want to buy your books, how can they do that?
Thank you so much for asking. I will put this out, my little preamble. I work with a certain type of women. I'm not bougie. You guys know, you hear me speak. I'm Baltimore, girl. I'm not bougie. However, I need something that I can work with. I need something that I can work with. So if you're still in the phase where you're evolving, you're just trying to identify who you are, I may not be the best coach or mentor for you.
Yes.
I'm ready for the girl that's ready to get it out there and get it done. She does many things. She's very busy, and she's not afraid to just let it go. So if you want to work with me, capricesmith.com is where you would do your writing projects. But I invite you to come to the colloquium. That's every year in October at Turf Valley. That's where the authors are showcased, the clients are showcased. So I'm giving you a platform and a template to tell your story. But don't show up shucking and jiving, because it's not going to work with uncuffing.
and I hope that the authors that are, or even the aspiring authors that are listening, she said something that's very important to me, is she's not for everybody.
No. And it's okay.
Yeah, and that's okay. Exactly. That's okay. And that's because you have to understand that her mission, her vision your mission and your vision has to fit into hers. So you want to make sure when you come ready.
Yes.
You come ready, because and people don't understand that it is okay to say no.
You're going to be upset because I don't work in mess. The thing you have to realize is that my purpose, I learned, is so much bigger than me and my comfort. It's so much bigger than me and my clients. I love the money. Yes, we all do. But what I'm telling you is that God has put in my life something's bigger that I haven't even seen the whole picture. So if you show up and I feel like you're blocking that process, you got to go. And I don't shuck around with that. You got to go.
And I've been saying this, and I said this at an event that I spoke at last week. I said everybody can't go with you into 2018. I mean into 2019.
Not even the ones you want.
Exactly. I said some folks, some mindsets, everything like that, they get cut off in 2018. So don't be upset if you come to Capri and she says, you know what, come back and see me.
And I'm going to know. So don't try to hide and be like, yes, I have it all together, because that's a screening process. That is a screening process. I said there was one Jesus. He didn't need a duplicate. So in my way of giving back to the community is the nonprofit. Is the community give back. So that my girls that I'm working with, we are doing what we're supposed to, because we're supposed to.
Absolutely. Now, there's also another aspect of your career that you haven't talked about that I want you to talk about, because you're getting ready to, you claimed it. You said directorship. I want you to talk a little bit about that.
So listen, this is a really important piece for you guys. Sometimes we get so fixated on what we are doing, we forget to stay open to other opportunities. So throughout the uncuffing process, I would shun direct sales. Don't worry me about anything, because I'm focused on what I'm doing, and that's great. I've been shown the success levels, but I've been shown that it can come in many forms. So there I was, invited to hear this amazing lady speak, Gloria Mayfield Banks, the top lady in Mary Kay. She comes out and she's like saying some things like, I can it's not about makeup. I like what she's saying. Money, yes, okay, lives, got it. But more importantly, meeting people and reminding them of how fun it could be. Like giving them the gifts that I have. I watch my sons at every game. I do the things I want to do. I'm not stressed out. Like I'm loving life. So there I am. I started Mary Kay, and if you've ever met me, you know I'm like 100% extra. You might be thinking, why are you so extra? Because that is who I am, okay? So I show up in my Mary Kay business, and I'm thinking, this is fun. This is cute. I don't wear makeup either, but I wear it today. I'll put some more. I'll put too much on. So my husband's like, it's a bit too much. He says, I'm going to rock it out. So there I am rocking it out. And I'm a red jacket. That's like the first level in management. And now I'm a director in qualification.
Congratulations.
So I'm going to be a director. I'm going to meet every goal. And I love Mary Kay, one, for the training. Secondly, for the systems. I know we're having fun, but authors, if you're out there and you can hear me, watch your systems.
Absolutely.
What are your systems to mind dump? To, if not, write a book, write something. Gotta get out of you. What are your systems to replenish? Like this is replenishing for me. It's exciting to show up and just be loved on. And the next thing is, what is your system for your self-accountability? Like we love the Lord. We're not afraid to say we love God. I'm not saying those verses because I'm here. I say it in church. I say it probably when places I ain't supposed to be at. Work in progress. But discover who your systems are. I strongly encourage you to find God, because it was through God I was able to become a director in qualification in not even 2 years in the business.
Amen.
Thank you for that.
Amen.
Before we close out, I want you to talk in that camera right there. Leave your message, your ministry to that aspiring author, or even that author that's out there going in, finishing 2018 strong and going into 2019.
Absolutely. Listen, if you have to write a poem Whatever it is you have to say, do or write. There are too many vehicles for you not to get your message out. Whatever it is, get it out, and we will make sense of it later. The world's going to show you who you're supposed to be. You can't hide from it. Just do it. One thing a day that's going to get you closer to writing your story. It's probably better than anything that's already been written.
Now, give your website information one more time.
CapriceSmith.com. If you forget everything, just remember Caprice lives uncuffed. I have women uncuffed, CapriceSmith.com, womenuncuffed.com, but Caprice lives uncuffed.
Spell it for them.
CAPRICE Smith, SMITH.com. But just remember, Caprice lives uncuffed.
All right. And we just want to thank you, Caprice.
Thank you, I love you, God. I love that. Thank you.
Thank you, Leroy. It's always fun.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now y'all see, it's just, Lynn, I've said it before, this platform is just totally awesome.
Yes,
I'm having a ball.
Yes.
This 2019
I know.
is going to be phenomenal.
Yes, you're right. You named it On Fire. And we want to thank you, our viewing audience. We so appreciate you. The posts, the likes, the shares. You make us the success that we are, and we're so grateful. We're going to continue excellent broadcasts like this where we're able to feature different men and women who are on fire for God and committed to using writing as a tool for Christian ministry. And we want you to tune in every Friday on the WBGR Gospel Network, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you can't watch us live, you can check us out on YouTube, or you can go to caotv.blogspot.com.
Absolutely.
And so that's a wrap for us. And until next time, God bless.
God bless.
See you.